It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickton. Well, this is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
We're back.
It's Friday.
It is. We were gone yesterday.
We were.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah.
David was. You were here.
Yeah. I was here. I was here working. I still got up by 3:30 in the morning and came in, and we were redoing our wiring and computer systems and stuff, so we knew it was going to take a couple days to get it all redone.
I don't see any changes.
What were you expecting to see?
Something different.
We updated everything. We didn't change the viewing part.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath is what we changed everything. All the wires and all the... See?
There ain't no changes over here.
Oh, there is too. There was wires all down by your feet. What are you talking about?
No.
No, it was a lot of work, so we ended up not having a show yesterday to get it all done. We weren't sure that we were going to get it all done for this morning, so...
Didn't know what was going to happen, what she was going to run into, huh?
Yeah, just when you start moving everything, I mean, you got two computer systems and all the wiring for the mics, the headphones, we were changing it all out.
And someday we'll get technology enough to get rid of the mics and the headphones.
It'd be nice to get rid of the mics. I just don't know how to do it
And
to keep the
headphones.
quality.
And headphones.
Headphones are always going to be an issue because of feedback. You always get the sound that goes back through the mic, so that's why we use the headphones when somebody calls in or whatever. I have headphones. Because if the sound comes back, then the mic picks it back up and it causes the feedback.
Yeah.
There's never been a good answer for that.
No. We need to find one.
That would be nice. It'd be nice. Never been a good answer.
What's your plans for the weekend? I know you've got some things going on that you
Yeah.
really can't talk about, but
Yeah, just going to do a little traveling.
I'm not going to be around.
No. I'll be coming back on Sunday sometime, but leaving out today.
Today?
Today.
By golly. We're going to head to Northwest Arkansas. I got a birthday party for number 8.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Now you've numbered them.
That's her nickname. That's always been her nickname. Number 8.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your nickname? Number 8.
Number 8.
Who's number 7? That's a good number.
Too hard to tell.
See, if you would have started numbering them as they were coming out.
That would have been better. Yeah, there's 9 of them. It would have been easier.
Oh, this is number 4's on the phone. See, it would have been easier. See,
Let's see. Who is that? I'm not quite sure. Just wait. Just wait.
I know. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
It's I used to give them all nicknames. All the cousins, all the nieces and nephews, and all of them.
I can see that, though. I can see the nicknames.
And I still do. I mean, but I don't, because they've all slowed down on that
What does,
baby pop and stuff.
what does Grandpa call you? Number 8? That's pretty funny, though. I don't know. I mean, I think I'd be all right with that. I really do. You know, when you first think about it, it's like, God, I don't know that I'd want to just be a number, even as a nickname. But that's actually pretty funny. I actually wouldn't bother me.
Not too bad.
Yeah, good job, Bob.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Well, there's 9. Like I said, there's 9 of them. But gosh, if you go figure in all the great nieces and nephews, there's an armload.
So you should have just numbered them all. It'd have been easier.
Yeah, I'll figure that up at break, and we'll talk about that again. But it's all right. It's fun. Kids get a kick out of it. You know, for the longest time, I've got a great nephew that I call him Tater, and every time I'd call him that, my name's not Tater. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So now he's getting up there in age a little bit, and I'll say, "What's your nickname again?" "Well, I'm Tater, Uncle Bob." "Okay."
I'm not Tater.
But he's Tater now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of funny. Got Tater and Doc Hudson.
Look at him. You're Tater Tot.
Tater, and he'd say not.
Not. That's pretty cool. So you're going down this weekend to visit them?
Well, we're going over to my oldest daughter's house for her daughter's birthday.
Okay.
Saturday, and then we'll come back tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, we'll come back.
Awesome.
Can't be gone. My chicken tender is going to be gone.
I know. You're gone, and now nobody to watch the chickens.
Nobody to babysit the chickens.
I know.
The coons would like to babysit them, however.
Oh, yeah, they'll babysit them anytime you let them.
The possums, the coons, the red-tailed hawks, Yeah. I lost 3 to, pretty sure it was a coon the other night.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor suckers didn't stand a chance.
No.
And it's kind of weird because you've got it all fenced in, including the top. So
Only on one side.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So we had a couple in the other side, a broody hen, 2 broody hens on the other side, and a rooster. And the rooster made it; he survived, but the two little hens.
About to say, on the one side that's got the cover and everything, about the only thing you really got to worry for are snakes in there, and they're just going for the eggs. So.
And with the new coop, I haven't seen a snake
Really?
inside of it at all. In fact, we haven't seen any snakes around the outside of it, which is cool.
Maybe because the way you boxed it in a little different, the bottom of it.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty hard for them. And there's no seams in the wood, and we flex sealed the whole floor, so there's really no gaps for them to come up through the floor. Snake would have to eat a hole in the floor to do it. So
Yeah, they come in through the door though in the back, but the chickens come in and out.
during the day, yeah, they
Yeah.
could do that. But I think the rooster would keep them out.
You got a nice setup.
So different.
Your new coop.
Probably ought to do a morning prayer.
Yeah, it probably need to start the show. People are probably wondering what the heck's going on. We're talking about chickens.
Chickens and snakes and eggs. The morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. With all our respect, it's not just their motto, it's the way they do business. Renata Jenkins Byler and her staff all across the state do a wonderful job in your time of need, in time of sorrow, in time of grief. If you don't know where the nearest Roller Funeral Home is to you, give us a call here in Mountain Home at the Roller Funeral Home at 425-2161, and they'll be glad to help you with that. Our location here at Mountain Home is at Highway 5 North. You go to the biggest American flag you've probably ever seen. You pull in there and talk to them. And now the morning prayer. Lord, we just thank you for being who you are in our lives, Lord, and what you mean to us daily and hourly is just tremendous in what you do for us as a whole. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to watch over us, keep us safe, Lord. We pray for the elderly that are dealing with this heat. Lord, we just pray that people will have some compassion and go by and see them to make sure they're okay. And Lord, we just pray for those that have lost loved ones recently. Lord, there's some funerals coming up that are pretty close to home. And Lord, we just pray that you'll be with the families of those that have lost their lives. Be with them, comfort them, as you always do. And Lord, we just thank you for what you mean to us and what you do for us. And it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. Go by there and see them, talk to them about pre-planning and funeral services, cemetery plots, mausoleums. Just go by and visit with them if you are having a hard time mourning or have some grief issues. I'm sure they can steer you in the right direction. Go by and see them at Roller Funeral Home, Highway 5 North here in Mountain Home. If you don't know where the nearest Roller Funeral Home is to you, give them a call at 870-425-2161, and I'm sure they'll be glad to help you. And now it's time to take a quick break, and we'll come back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredarkansas.net is their website. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for The weather, the dam reports, the lake levels, all brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Team. Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you see today.
We got a beautiful morning today.
It's a great looking shot from Marion County, Arkansas, back into Baxter County, Arkansas. That's the city of Cotter. We like to call that God's country. If you've never been down here, you need to come go to retiredtoarkansas.net, click on MLS listings. You'll get an idea of what's available in our area for sale. But this particular piece of God's country probably could be bought, but it's not on the market.
It would cost you.
Yeah,
anything's for sale for the right price, so.
Yeah, but I think it would take some arm bending, pretty hard arm bending to get that piece right there bought.
Beautiful view, though.
It's a great, great shot of the White River from the Marion County side of Arkansas back into Baxter County, onto the Baxter County side. The Rainbow Bridge there, the old Rainbow Bridge, is to your left. The old trellis bridge for the railroad tracks is behind it. City of Bull Shoals would be way off to the distance in your left. State of Missouri would be straight ahead of you there. I don't know how far that would be mileage wise. I'm going to guess air miles, probably 10 air miles.
Probably.
Right? So that's a pretty good jaunt. It's way, way up there. Over to your right would be the city of Mountain Home. And what you're looking at there on the land, Contractors Trust is to the right. The railroad depot is down there as well. Downtown Cotter is straight ahead. The baseball field a little bit to your left in the lower corner. Just a great shot. How about my other shot?
How tough would it be to have to wake up every morning and look at this? Boy, what a tough life.
It'd be hard.
Well, somebody's out there fishing.
Standing.
Or waiting. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we haven't seen that before.
White River's cold.
That is chilly.
Yeah, you're brave, buddy.
Insulated waders, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Well, that's what it's like when you come down to Cotter, Arkansas. You sometimes can just walk right out in the middle of the river and throw a fish or throw a rod to catch a fish.
I've done it, but I didn't
That's a
have the
good-looking
heated
shot.
waders, and it was cold. That is a beautiful shot. I'm actually going to save that shot.
We'll go ahead and let those click through here. I'll read off some temperatures for Friday, the 21st day of July. 21st day of July, Scooter. You know what happens in less than a month?
You're scaring me.
Football season.
It is coming.
Almost here. Current temperature in Mountain Home is 73. Harrison is 72. Batesville 78. Yellville is 75. Marshall 79. Salem is 70. Mountain View 79. Calico Rock is 73. West Plains, Missouri is 70. Springfield, Missouri is 71. Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 72. St. Louis, Missouri is 69. Well, that's a great shot.
Yeah, you can see the baseball field. Oh, it's going to zoom into it in the park.
Y'all
That's
must have
cool.
run off the truck that used to sit there every morning.
I know. There was the same truck. He used to come there every single morning. I wonder if he moved. I wonder if the Z-Team found him a different location.
I wonder what's happening at the park today. Looks like they're setting up for something over there.
They are on the backside, doesn't it?
Let me get the radar caught up. We'll just let that click through a little bit. These are just some great shots brought to you every morning. We call them the Z clips. Some great shots brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora. 870-405-0793 is her number. What you're looking at is retiredtoarkansas.net, and we've clicked on live views, and this will click through 15, 16 different views.
Boy, the water's down, though.
The water is down, but boy, it's a great, great shot right there. If you've never been on the White River, you need to get hold of a fishing guide, let him take you on a half-day trip. You'll get to see it from the river out, and it's just as beautiful going that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the radar looks like it's about caught up with us here. Got a little bit of rain coming in from Oklahoma. Should hit the state of Arkansas about 8 o'clock this morning. We'll let that thing quit flashing here like a strobe light.
Do.
Looks like it's going to hit Mountain Home between 11 and 12. Should be out of the area by 1. But just a little bit more rain just to let the grass grow, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
We could still use it. We'll look at the drought monitors here in a little bit, but
The extreme heat advisory has been lifted for our area, which is also a good thing. What is that right there?
the pink,
I can't tell.
I can't read it on my end. The screen's
Severe
so small.
thunderstorm watch, I believe.
Probably with that storm coming in.
Yep, coming in through Oklahoma up to northwest Arkansas. North central Arkansas will be clear. Like I said, it'll be between 11 and 1. We'll get some rain hit us. Extreme heat still going on through the south part of Louisiana, eastern part of Texas, northern part of Louisiana is going to be hit with some heavy rain, but the extreme heat is also still there. Missouri looks clear. Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, they're all clear. Kentucky as well. 7-day forecast starting out today. Chance of thunderstorms, then showers. High of 80 degrees today. That'll be nice. 60% chance of rain likely this evening. Low of 61. Tomorrow sunny. High of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night. Low of 64. Slight chance of rain on Sunday. High of 88. Mostly clear Sunday night. Low of 65. Sunny. High of 92 on Monday. Monday night's going to be mostly clear. Low of 68. And Tuesday going to be a high of 94. Going to be a nice beginning of the week. Wednesday is going to be sunny, high of 96, with a low of 71. And Thursday is going to be another high of 96. So we got a pretty good week coming up. Pollen and allergies. Let's take a look here. Tree pollen is low today, none tomorrow, none on Sunday. Grass pollen today, moderate, moderate tomorrow, moderate on Sunday. Ragweed is low today, none on tomorrow, and none on Sunday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 556.96, which is 4.96 above full pool of 552. They are currently not able to generate, is what this recording says. The recording has not been caught up for today. So we're going to go with no generation at Bull Shoals with a lake level of 659.59, which is 0.59 above full pool of 659. Lots of 5.9s going on there.
There you go.
Take a look at the drought report.
Oh, it doesn't look as bad as it did, though.
We're got a little part of northern Baxter County. Looks like it's out of the drought monitor, but the rest of it's still abnormally dry. And it's still a lot more than I thought it would be.
Yeah, but it looks a lot better than it did, though.
Yeah, I figured
So I'll
we'd
give
be
it that.
almost normal, but it's still dry. So if you're going to burn, make sure you've got a water hose handy. Make sure the winds aren't over 5 miles an hour, and make sure you stay by it and don't go in the house for a cup of coffee.
There you go.
Because you may come back out and there may be something missing. So that's the lake levels. Dam reports. The weather update brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back with community news and happenings brought to you by Moore Warehouse in just a moment.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June. Up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse. With no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care of Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Community news and happenings brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home. Highway 178 east toward the bypass on the right-hand side of the road. You'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air.
I watch that. I do like that.
It's catchy.
Yeah, every show, every now and then, every squirrel will eventually get a nut. So you had one good one, okay.
All right. The blind hog.
There you go.
Blind hog finds an acorn.
There you go.
Mower Warehouse, they are the authorized dealer for Ferris mowers. They do parts and service on about anything out there.
They do.
They try to stock several parts for different mowers, different brands and things, so that way you don't have to rely on Amazon or eBay to get your parts and get your mower fixed. If you can't bring it to them, give them a call. They'll be glad to come pick it up for you and get it fixed, bring it back out to you. They'll sharpen blades, they'll
tune-ups,
whatever.
oil changes, you name it.
They've got the rebates has been extended on. Have they said how long they're going to extend them?
Well, he said till the end of the month is what they told him. But last month, they waited till the last minute to say, okay, let's extend it on. So it may or may not be extended after the end of this month. I'm not exactly sure, but it's pretty good rebates. I mean, like I said, most of them were $500 off. They still offer the financing. They've got 0% financing, no money down. They can get you in a mower pretty reasonable, and they can get you in a mower right away. They take care of you.
They take care of you, huh? That's Mower Warehouse, Highway 178 east toward the bypass. And they've got a new location they'll be opening up on 62 out by Brenda's Cafe.
Yep. It's going to take a little time. They're remodeling everything, but yeah, it'll be nice setup when it gets done.
It's going to be pretty good.
Have you been in the Mower Warehouse?
No.
You go in there. It's really cool because if you ever go in there, look at the counters. They're all built out of this stainless steel panels from an elevator. He had a friend of ours, and they were replacing everything in the elevator, gave him all this stuff, and he built this countertop. So you got the buttons on the sides and everything, just like an elevator. It actually looks really cool. It's creative.
Creative, huh? Pancake breakfast over at the American Legion Post, the Alley White American Legion Post 52 at 717 Market Street, Saturday the 29th of July from 7:30 to 11. Price includes all you can eat pancakes, biscuits and gravy, sausage, coffee, orange juice. It's $8 per person, $4 for kids 5 through 12. Kids under 4 eat free. If you're a World War II veteran, a Korean War veteran, you'll eat free as well, along with military and law enforcement EMTs in uniform. Go by there and grab you some biscuits and gravy, some pancakes, some sausage, and orange juice, and have a good morning breakfast.
There you go.
Let's take a look what's going on here. They're doing that agreement between the chamber and the city council and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a glitch, and Roger Morgan's asked for that to be postponed for 30 to 45 days so he can look into how that actually needs to be passed and approved through the city council so it can go forward. I'm sure it's going to work out. It's just a technicality.
Yeah, they need to pass it by a resolution and not a motion.
Well, there's several different ways you can do it,
but yeah.
But they'll get that done. So that's kind of been put on the back burner for the next month and a half, which will be all right. Just want to make sure they get it right. If you went to the IRT, which is the Innovative Readiness Training Program out at Yellville over the past week, and you were prescribed glasses through them, you can pick those up by noon. It says noon yesterday. I'm not sure that may be.
That was going till noon, yes, but no, wait.
No, it went to noon on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, yeah.
And the glasses should have been available for pickup. But if you did not get there to get your glasses picked up, I'm sure that you can give Tina Cole a call, and I'll get that number back out.
They did like 300 pair of glasses.
Is that right?
Yes.
I know the numbers have been just really, really good, and I bet that they had a good enough time. I bet they'll come back here. I don't think they'll come back every year, but I think it may be every other year that this area may come up for that, which would be great. There were 38 building permits issued in the month of June, City of Mountain Home. Things are kind of going right along. There's some duplexes being built up at Big Creek. There's a new storage facility over here in Arkansas that's getting built. Lots of renovations, different things going on with all that. 7 permits for signs. Going to be a new sign at Connecticut. Boston Mountain Medical's getting a new sign. ERA Doty, they come in and they bought Gilbert Realty, so they're changing their name on all their stuff. So just a few little things going on around. And if you notice this time of the year, there's a lot of asphalt work going on.
There is. There is.
It's crazy.
That's a good thing. Get it done. Well, you got the weather.
Yeah. I don't know if anything else in here, Screw, that we need to talk about as far as community news and happenings, but we'll go ahead and take a break. You've been community news and happenings have been brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Highway 178 east toward the bypass. You know you're there when you see the mowers in the air. Brent Cox will do you a great job. Go by and visit with him. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a minute.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
At Letty.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is her phone number. retiredarkansas.net is her website. And Mr. Zdora, how are you?
I'm great.
Missed you last week.
I know. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hopefully you got all your stuff straightened out and you can
wonderful.
Bounce back.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, it would. You've been going back and forth with this for a while.
2 surgeries in a year on 2 different legs.
Yeah.
It's not
good.
6 months really, but it's not a fun thing.
No.
How's your world?
Good. We've been busy. But the business is still good. People still want to come here. We put a house on Tuesday morning it went in. We had 5 showings on Tuesday. We had a couple for Wednesday. So the people are going back to Minnesota. So they're traveling, they're elderly. So we said, we'll tell you what, we'll tell the agents if they want to write that we're not going to present them until Friday. So we'll get that done today and see how many we got. You never, maybe somebody writing now.
The reason for the delay is the owners
they're
are
traveling. They're driving and they're traveling, and I want them to get up there and get settled in a little bit.
Calm down. And
yeah.
Relax a little bit.
Be able
to
not feel that they're under the gun and hurry up.
Is
and
that
get
common
this done.
for that?
It's sometimes they're all unique. You ask them, what do you want to do? You want to just take them as they come in and hope that the first offer, best offer, which is generally the case anyway. But if you know that you're going to be getting multiple offers like this, sometimes you're better to hold off for a couple days because some people can't get here. They may, if it's just a chance thing that you happen to be here for these 3 days, and we're able to see the house, that's one thing. But if you have been coming here, and then one of the agents told us, he said, I can't get my people here. He said, they come every weekend. So homes that come up on the weekend is what they get to see. I says, you're in luck actually, because it seems that that's what we're going to do with this. We just don't want to. I want the sellers to be comfortable, and age has a lot to do with that, and just.
The process of that, do they have to look at them in the order in which they were received?
Linda makes a sheet for each of the offers with no names or anything on there, and it's got the amount, the type of loan,
any contingencies,
any contingencies, when the closing date is, if it's like I say loan or cash. So she's got like 7-8 major points on there, and just go over them one at a time. Sometimes the highest offer isn't necessarily the best offer. Someone who's coming in with cash might be better than someone who's going to have to get a loan, and you got to wait for an appraisal to get done, and it may get pushed out a little bit farther. I'm not worried about an appraisal on this one. Sometimes you're not really sure how it's going to be. So there's different factors that come in, or how long. Is there a delayed occupancy? Do they want to take early occupancy? Do they want to be able to start to store things in the barn if they can't close on time because they've got to be out of their house? And because each deal is different. They're all unique in their own different way.
With them being in Minnesota and y'all being here, how will you interact with them? Will you Zoom meeting, or will you?
We'll probably. I don't think they're Zooming. I think we'll probably do it all by phone. We'll send it up, and they have a family up there, so they can print out the sheet, and then we'll send all the contracts up for them. They can either. Hopefully, we can get them to e-sign the contracts. And actually, they don't have to come back. They were saying that they wanted to come back like in September. It's like, nah, not in this market. And it's really not going to work. So we had a mover, one of the local movers, come over there, and he took a look and gave them a number, what it would cost, and told them, I said, you don't have to come back. You can stay right there. We'll mail you all the paperwork. It'll get sent to you. The closing company will send you everything you need. The mover will show up with your stuff. You're done. The money will get deposited in your account, whatever account you tell the closing company to put it in. Done.
Has this the way it's always been, or is this something that was brought in with COVID?
Some of it was COVID. Some of it, we did some of that before, but COVID streamlined the process a lot more as far as notaries and things like that. They realized that they weren't quite as important as they thought they were, I think, and they changed a lot of that process. So all they would really have to do, we generally tell them to call your local bank and see if they got a notary there. Go to your church. Somebody there's a notary, and just take the paperwork over, and it's all marked on there. When they get the package from FedEx, there's little flags, sign. This one's got to be notarized. Send us a copy of your driver's license. Just simple stuff, wiring instructions. Where do you want the money to go? So you go to your bank and say, here, fill this out. The bank fills out all the information on there, and then they just put it all back in the package and send it back.
People get on the internet and they'll surf the web. They find something they want to see. They give you a call and say, "Hey, will you go check that out for me?" And you do. Are you doing very many video walkthroughs with people?
There's some, not as many. Partly because if the house is going to go, if they're finding it online, man, we got past 2 weeks have just been terrible. We tell people, stay off of Zillow, stay off of Trulia. Go to retiredarkansas.net, obviously. Go to Realtor, because they're real time. And the number of people that have called her over the past 2 weeks wanting to see houses, and now it's the first thing we do, look right away. Under contract. No, it's not. Yeah, it really is. What are you on, Zillow or Trulia? Just ask them.
Yeah.
And, but it says, I know what it says, but it's not true.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. It's frustrating for people, and then they think you're lying to them, that you're, because they don't know me. I mean, I'm a voice. Yeah, exactly. I'm a voice on the phone. They don't know who we are and what we are, and sometimes it's always frustrating on their part. And then you try to give them the direction that they need to go someplace else.
Yeah. Are you in front of your computer? Yes. Well, good. Go to this website, punch in this information, and tell me what it says under their status.
Yeah.
Oh, under contract. Well, son of a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it, because they don't. That's what they are. Zillow and Trulia are clickbait. That's how they make their money. The more people go click, that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame. Because people get frustrated then, and you get that fear of missing out starts to set in. We tried to get 5 houses and we didn't get any of them, and then they get that I got to have a win, and that's just human nature.
Yeah. So let's call Bob Zdora, call him out on it, and just make him feel like
that's right. That's right.
Let's look at some numbers.
This week in real estate, there were 45 new listings came on the market, 1 commercial property, 12 parcels of land, but 32 homes came on the market. They range in price from $30,000 to $850,000, and 7 of those 32 are taking backups, just to give you an idea, and that's not counting the ones that have gone pending. 38 sales, 5 commercial properties, 8 parcels of land, 25 homes sold. They range in price from $59,000 to $1.6 million. April Bentley, you did a great job on that. On that $1.6 million, it was she really carried it across the line, and the Z team comes through again.
There you go.
Average sale price this week was $318,000 with 66 days on market. That's really small for 25 houses. Total of $7.9 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 4 properties expired, 29 hit price changes, and we're seeing more of that as the market is changing. 67 are pending. Currently, there's 235 homes on the MLS, so we picked up a few there. Year to date, For 2023, there's been 548 homes have sold for $122 million. Average sale price this year is $224 with 90 days on market. Last year, there had been 680 homes that sold for $150 million. The average sale price last year was $221 with 221,000 with 85 days on market. So the market was faster last year. Market's down nationwide about 20%, and this is about 20%, give or take.
Here as well.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a reflection of people in other places not being able to sell their home for what they thought they could, or being able to sell their home at all. And we're still having people that have done that had tried to take contingencies, and that's something people want to put a contingency on. They want to look at homes, and we'll show you homes, but are you pre-approved? Do you need to sell your home to buy a home? And if you say yes, then I'm going to tell you, well, you need to get somebody in there to see what your home is worth. Not what you think it's worth or what you want it to be worth.
Yeah.
Generally, it's more what I want it to be worth.
Is it on the market?
Is it on the market at all? Have you done anything? Because nobody's going to take a cold contingency. You know, when there was 700 houses on the market, yeah, they take it. Now, no, because they'll wait. Just step aside because there's somebody else behind you for a home that's priced well and ready to go. They're just, no agent is going to recommend to his client, well, yeah, we'll wait and see if this house sells at this price. And in the meantime, you're off the market all this time, not doing what it is you want to do. Now, if you don't have any place to go, nothing to do, you're just moving to move, that's one thing. But nobody's doing that now because close to 7%, 6.5%, 7% interest rates, people are a little more focused on what it is they're supposed to be doing.
Is the art of offer, counter offer back, or is it just?
We do some of that, yeah. We're seeing a little more of that than it was before. It's not 2 years ago, Bob. You know, and the market has changed, and the market has settled into its own pace now. It's different. People are making offers. They're coming back. We're doing a little more back and forth. We try to do it on the phone as best we can, or kind of talk it through before everything gets committed to paper, so you're not, because you can only counter once and then you got to write a new offer and this and that. So if you're going to counter, we'll go back and forth. Okay, well, we'll do this. Well, we'll do this, and get the sides to agree. Okay, fine. Ink to paper and get it done.
The days of take it or leave it, are they still here?
Yeah, not so much, no.
Yeah, it's
it's hard because like I said, with the interest rates being what
unless
they
it's
are,
taken above the offering or the asking price,
yeah.
then it changes a little bit.
But it's it's a dynamic force. It always is, and to see, it'd be interesting to see where we end up 6 months from now. 6 months from now we'll be coming into the presidential election year, and we'll see. I know the rates will start to tick down. So if you take a mortgage now, try to see how long they'll let you go in case you want to refi. If there's a rate reduction, if you can get refied, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I've heard some banks are offering 24-month refi, no fees.
Yeah, there you go.
See, and today at 7%, and 2 years from now, or 23 months from now, it's down to 5.25%.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good jump.
Oh yeah,
so that's
sure.
Good enough to
full points is enough to make it worthwhile.
What's the Z team up to? Music on the Square at Yellville?
We'll be there. I think we should be there Saturday. We've been been making the rounds, been doing stuff with the chamber, doing stuff with the Republican Party in Marion County, with just.
Have you made it to the summer concert series?
No, I have not.
Haven't been there yet.
I haven't been there. I like Yellville a little better. I like just sitting there. It's a little more relaxed and not quite as crowded and congested and things going on. So
it's a good time. Any festivals coming up that you guys will be set up at?
Well, Turkey Trot's still a ways off, but we'll be there for that, and we're sponsoring the last Music on the Square in September, I think it is. So there's always something to do in the Z-Team household, and running back and forth. I'll be at the Equalization Board starting August 1st in Marion County. I'm on the Planning Commission over there.
There you go.
There's no
busy.
No shortage of.
How do they get you?
you don't want to get me. You want to call Linda. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiredarkansas.net. If you have other things and you just want to chat, you can give me a call. I'm at 870-405-5407. But if you really, I had an agent call me yesterday, and she says, "What do you know about it?" And I know some things about it, but I don't know everything. And I says, "Do yourself a favor. Call Linda."
There you go.
I still be much happier.
Much happier if you call Linda.
Yep. Because eventually you're going to have to call her anyway.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Century 21 LeMac Realty, the Z Team. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event, because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z Team.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Ridge Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Ridge Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June, up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse, with no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's normally Friday sports, Scooter, but you know, this time of the year, things have really slowed down.
It's tough, and the only few that have got anything going on, even, you know, off season, they're tied up and they're off on vacations. They're doing their part.
You know, the football team is back at it. They had their 2-week hiatus where they can't do anything mandatory through the AAA, but the Coach Airy took what he calls the twos over to Yellville for a team camp yesterday. I understand it went really, really well. Got word yesterday that Coach Justin Crane is back on the field.
Awesome.
He spent a lot of his summer laid up, and he is doing better. He said that he exhausted himself yesterday, so he's looking forward to having a weekend where he can kind of regroup a little bit. But
good to have him back.
Keep Coach Crane in your thoughts and prayers, because though he's back at work, he's not out of the woods completely. He's got a lot of things going on, and he just had some real tough health issues come up over the summertime.
I get it.
But understand that his Yellville Panthers are ready to come back, make it back into the playoffs this year, and fight hard to see what happens. You know, they're in a new conference as of last year. They got put into a new conference.
That's right.
They didn't know how well they were going to be able to contend in there. They made it into the playoffs. which was exciting for them. This year they're looking for bigger and better things. They've got a great group of kids that are out playing this year. Mountain Home took their twos over there. I don't know how they actually structured that, being a 6A school going against a 3A, and how many other teams actually showed up there, but I'm sure that they worked it all out, and I bet it was a good time had by one and all. But with the heat of yesterday, I bet them kids are drained.
Yesterday and it wasn't just the heat, but the humidity. Even when you first woke up, you know, I get up early and come in, and the heat and humidity early was just unreal. It was just so humid when you went out, and that's what kills you, is that humidity.
You know, we're talking about football, and the first chance that the Bomber fans will get to see the Bombers will be at Bomber Fest on August the 11th. It's going to be a good time. That's going to be the First Security Bank. It's the 14th annual First Security Bank Bomber Fest, August the 11th.
For those that haven't been to Bomber Fest, you should go. They got a lot of tailgate stuff going on. They got a lot of food. A lot of the community comes out there and sets up booths, and it's just a pretty cool thing to walk around and enjoy. And then they've got a game that they're going to play at the end after all the festivities. So it's a fun time.
Starts at 5 o'clock on the campus of Mountain Home High School at Bomber Stadium. The admission to the event is individually packaged food or snack items, canned goods, or container of peanut butter, which will benefit the backpack program for all the Mountain Home students. So it is absolutely a good time. Usually they have a pretty good turnout for that.
Yeah.
And it should be fun. Then the following night, on August the 12th, will be the Mountain Home Gridiron Club Steak Dinner and Auction.
That's right.
We're still gathering up auction donation items, so if you have something that you'd like to get on the bandwagon and have Coach Harry and some of the players come out and visit with you and pick up an auction item from you, give me a call at 870-404-2438. I'll get you on the list, make sure Coach Harry and some of the players come by and see you, get that picked up. Last year it was a great event. Many
From
items.
what I hear, they do a great job on the steaks and the food. And
well, you were there last year.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
This is the fourth year. This will be the fourth year for doing that, and
it's a great fundraiser.
It is a great fundraiser. It's an idea that was brought down with Coach Harry when he came in from Missouri, and the Gridiron Club group puts it together, and they do a good job. This year, as it was last year, be held at ASU Mountain Home at the Shed. I believe it'll start at 6 o'clock. There's different tickets available. There's corporate tables available. Only a couple of those left. I think we've about sold those out. I'm about out of tickets. I need to say this, though. If I talk to you and you bought a ticket from me, you might give me a call at 870-404-2438. That last storm that came through wiped out our server at Jim Brown Company.
Oh, no.
And I lost my spreadsheet that had everybody's names on it. I've recreated it off of memory because most of the people that get their tickets through me, they've been doing it since they started this.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good at being remember who that was. But when it comes closer to the time, if I hadn't got your tickets yet, you might give me a call because that means you didn't make it back on the spreadsheet.
That isn't good.
No, it's not good. Not good at all.
It's all right. Just give them a call. You'll take care of it.
I've got your tickets. I mean, I knew how many I had sold.
Okay.
I just can't match names up with the tickets, and I think I'm about 5 tickets off from what I had to what I've got accounted for.
Okay.
So I know there's 5 tickets out there. Maybe one person. It may be 2 people. I don't really know what the issue is, but it's going to be a good time nonetheless. We'll make sure you got a ticket. I grabbed a couple extras when I picked them up the other day, so just to make sure I had enough. But it'll be fun. The Mountain Home American Legion team, the locker room, is at the state tournament. They will continue pool play today at the state tournament. We wish them the best of luck. I understand they were beaten by Sherwood last night. but that doesn't knock them out of pool play. It just kind of changes how the brackets will work out. But they will continue to play today. Let's see here. That's at Conway at the University of Central Arkansas. They're scheduled to play at 7:30 tonight, so that should be a fun game for them. The North Central Arkansas team, I believe they're out of Izard County. They'll play right before the locker room against Paragould at 5 o'clock. Mountain Home will take on Cabot. Mountain Home plays Cabot, so that'll be fun as well. Scooter, you've got to take some pride in this next little bit of news here.
No. Oh, yeah. I know what you're bringing up.
Arkansas Academic State Champions. Mountain Home was recognized for their baseball team, the boys' basketball team, the girls' Lady Bomber softball team, and the Lady Bomber wrestling team. All four of those teams have been recognized as state academic 22-23 academic state champions. And it says a lot for those kids. They've got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of travel to do. But for them to win that academic, which means they just kept the grades up.
And that, like you said, that is tough to do because you're doing a lot of traveling through your sports season. And the teachers expect you to still have your work done. Still, I mean, you'll see people on the buses doing homework. People, it's hard to cram as much time as you got to be gone and be able to keep everything turned in when it needs to be to be able to study. They do a great job, and I have to say that Mountain Home has been really good with their kids, knowing that they're student athletes, and that means student comes first. And this shows on this academics right here.
With Mountain Home winning 4, that's the second most in the state. But Valley View, you got to take your hat off to Valley View. They won 7.
7. Holy cow.
They were academic champions in girls cross country, boys cross country, girls soccer, boys soccer, girls tennis, girls track, boys track. It's just an amazing feat. Congratulations to Valley View and their hard work, and
that's awesome.
To their boys and girls as well. Harrison did win one solo for boys tennis, and it's an awesome thing.
That's cool. That's hard to do.
Let's see what else have we got here, Scooter. Has the girls wrestling team started doing any off-season training?
They've been doing some little bit of strength training earlier in the summer, as far as getting on the mat and stuff like that. No, I'd rather them just kind of stay off and let them have a break and not burn them out. The season's so long and it's so demanding that they need to just kind of step away and
chill down a little bit.
Chill down. I've seen kids get burned out. It's not a pretty sight.
Hooten's Arkansas Football Magazine came out this week. Mountain Home's recent run of 3 straight postseason appearances is expected to be snapped this year. They don't think they'll do it this year.
Really?
Hooten's. That's what it says. Mountain Home's run 3 straight postseason appearances expected to be snapped this year. The coaches predicted the Bombers will finish 7th in the 6A West, and Hooten's has them finishing 13th in the 6A overall rankings. In addition, defensive lineman Robert Dover and linebacker Ty Hannaford are members of the Hootens.com super team for the Class 6A, and Greenwood is predicted to win the league title again this year. I believe Coach Harry did everything he can to make that prediction wrong.
I would imagine, yes.
Yellville Summit is expected to miss the postseason for the 2nd straight year. The Panthers were selected by the coaches to finish 7th in the conference, and they have picked Salem to win the 3A2. They've got the rankings for the Greyhounds at number 9 overall in the Class 3A. So, I don't know. Hootens don't have much faith in no Bombers.
Apparently not.
Harrison
we proved them wrong before, though.
Yep. Harrison is predicted by the coaches to get back into the postseason by finishing 3rd in the 5A West. The Goblins are also 17th at Hootens.com 5A rankings. So I just don't know. Bombers will see Harrison in the first part of the season. They'll be coming over here to Bomber Stadium this year, so we'll like that for sure.
Yeah, I won't be in the stairwell.
Melbourne is expected to make a run in the postseason when they've finished at third place in 3A2. The Bearcats are listed number 17 overall in the 3A. So
I think
that'll do us. We've made it out to time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Monday.